They're not your typical mother-daughter duo living in LA talking about sex, parenting, and plastic surgery, but it sure does make for some great television. Joan and Melissa Rivers are here right now, and I couldn't be more excited.
Now, you should say they're not your typical mother and daughter. Say that again. You punch me.
They're not your typical mother-daughter duo.
Say it to me.
No, because you'll still try and ground me, and the sick thing is, after all these years, I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna get in trouble. It's like I'm an adult, you can't ground me.
So I rest my case. This pretty much sums it up right here. You two are a television tour de force right now.
Yeah.
You cannot escape each other if you tried.
Yeah.
And I've tried.
Right. Season 4.
Season 4.
Right, on We. Where are we at? You've just turned 80, am I right?
Oh, yeah. But I don't feel it. Are these great?
Oh my God.
Look at that, Melissa. How about that?
I can't deal with this.
I'm twerking. Melissa, I'm 80 years old and I'm twerking.
You're still living together.
Yeah.
That makes for some great television right there. Where are we? Set the scene for us in season 4.
Melissa has a very beautiful house, wonderful living room, shot of the Atlantic Ocean.
Also in the Pacific Ocean, since we are in
Pacific
LA.
Ocean.
An ocean.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Malibu, Malibu, Malibu. She's upstairs, Cooper's upstairs. She redid the garage downstairs.
Okay, this is again
And
where you've been
Kunta Kinte wouldn't stay there.
but you've been propagating this rumor for 4 seasons
I just want
now.
to say
You
one
made a-
thing.
No,
Let me just finish.
no.
They filmed 12 Years a Slave in my quarters.
Okay, no, they did not. For 4 years now, as I've been explaining, I have a lovely house. I'm very happy in my house. My son is very happy in my house. I had a lovely guest room that was never meant to be a full-time residence.
Right.
And somehow I have ended up with a squatter who is unhappy with the accommodations.
Well, it's small room. Peter Dinklage said, I want to stretch.
So, okay, so just
But it's great.
Yeah.
But I'm
Oh,
happy.
but it's great, she's happy.
Other than that, it's fantastic. So you've never been one to mince words. Now that you've turned 80, are you even are you just kind of like, who gives? Like, I'm just gonna say what I want, even more so?
Now that I turned 80, do I care?
Yeah.
I
but-
didn't care when I was 40.
Right,
But now it's nice because she has a new excuse.
right.
That in a year we'll be up with, first it was like, I'm 80, what are you gonna tell me I can't say that?
Exactly.
Right.
So now it's like a new, people go, oh.
I use age. It's fabulous. When I go into a plane, and, is anyone going to help an old lady here?
I'm 80.
And
I'm
do they?
80.
And do they?
Yes, they
Oh,
do.
that's good. You were saying that most guests are gracious. And I have to say, here's something that's probably, I think, a misconception about you. I happen to know that you're very polite and you believe in being courteous. I will say you still send thank you notes.
Yes, I do.
Once upon a time, years ago, we were working on something together and we were in Spokane, Washington at the same time, by sheer coincidence. And you were performing at the casino, right? And we went to dinner at the casino and a guy came up to you at dinner. We were having dinner at the Spokane casino.
I got freebies.
Yeah, and he said, my wife loves you, loves your jewelry. You took a bracelet off of your wrist and gave it to this guy.
Yeah.
Now that's really gracious and thoughtful.
And the guy, if you remember, put it on.
Yeah, he did.
And his name was Bruce Jenner.
You have clearly learned to work together as a comic team. When did, because it wasn't always this way, I'm sure. You weren't always able to play off each other quite the way you do now, were you? Or was there a point where you really figured out your kind of comedy vibe together?
I don't think there was ever a conscious,
It's a great question.
I don't remember there being like a conscious,
Well, we started working together on the red carpet. We were
Right.
the first ones to do the red carpet. And that's when I think we really,
found each other's timing.
yeah.
You just finished your sentence.
But also, I think my humor is a lot closer to probably what my father's was like, and my timing, I think, is a much more, probably, what my father, so I think I just heard the rhythm my whole life, that it was very easy for me to slip into that.
Right. At what point in your career did you feel like, okay, I feel like I've made it?
Never.
Never.
Never. Deb, do you feel it? Do you feel
No.
Well, it's because I haven't made it. But no, but really, and we saw your beautiful, amazingly poignant documentary, Piece of Work.
Piece of work.
It really gave us an insight into your life and your lives. What makes you keep going back for more?
Mortgage.
Yes, mortgage,
Mortgage.
school payments.
My son goes to private school. Well, my mom always said, find something you love to do and eventually people will pay you to do it.
Right.
And I just said that to someone.
Yeah, and
But
it's true.
It's true. I love what I do. People say, when are you going to retire? I was retired from the day I was born. I love what I'm doing. This is playing to me.
That is amazing. So you obviously do not hold back with your comedy. You know before you're about to tell a joke whether or not it's going to be potentially polarizing.
Yeah.
Is there a moment sometimes when something's coming out of your mouth that you almost want to pull back?
Very, very, very seldom.
Have you ever gone off to the side to someone and apologized on your mother's behalf?
I'm so sorry about that last comment she just made.
Have you ever done that?
I just did.
What about if
No.
someone? No, you've never had to do that.
I mean, I have. But I don't apologize. I'm like, well, it's her.
Right.
But you know,
That's why I'm in therapy. You know.
comedy is we are here to make you laugh about everything.
Right.
That is our job. And if life is tough, life is sad, life is full of disappointments and losses. And if you don't laugh through them, then I'm sorry for you.
Right.
Because then you're gonna have it 5 times as hard as anybody that laughs.
Well, you two are a pleasure to be around and to watch every day, and it's amazing to see such great success, and we love watching you. So tell us when we can watch you. We can watch you on E on Friday nights at
Fashion
9.
Police.
Fashion Police is E, Friday nights at 9. Joan and Melissa, Joan Knows Best, starts this Saturday on We
Okay, Saturday nights on We at 10. Thank you so much. You're a
I'm so
pleasure.
glad to see you. You look very handsome.
Thank you so much.
They just don't photograph you well. You look very
Just like
good.
my guest room.
Right.